What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Even though I just recorded some videos, the room looks a little bit different because my wife got in here. She says that once it's September, it is time for like fall, autumn decorations, Halloween decorations. So I don't know if you guys can see the addition back here of just like the fall leaves and then the pumpkin. Thank my wife for that. I think I'm just not, I wouldn't say I'm not a festive person, but I just say that I'm not super on top of it typically. Okay, so we've been asking for this for a long time. I'm super happy that I'm able to get to this. My schedule these days is just more flexible where I can, record more. So I'm really glad I can do this because you guys have been asking for it. We're checking out Polo G, Die a Legend, which I think was his first album. Is that correct? Let me know. I could be wrong. Maybe it's his first studio album. I'm not sure. But you guys let me know down below. We're going to check this out. Just so you guys know, we have heard 3 songs from this album already. So when I get to those songs, I'm not going to play them on this reaction, but I will link the videos at those times so that if you want to check them out, all the links will be up here and then down below as well. You can check out the links. So you can check out those videos. And then I'll also link my Polo G playlist. If I don't have a Polo G playlist, I'm going to make one especially after this so that you guys can check it out. But if you guys haven't been on my album reactions before, the way it works, I have the videos preloaded, so I'm going to go through all these tabs at the top. The only gap between songs is just going to be a minute for me to look up the lyrics. I think it's just a nice way to break it up too, instead of going back to back to back with the songs. And then I'll just note down the timestamps as well, just so you know what I'll be doing. Cool. That was a long intro, but whatever, doesn't matter. Lost Files, let's check it out. This is the first track.
Everything was all good. Way back in the day, then the whole hood really went wild. Long live the gang, man, the whole hood missing them smiles. For the whole hood missing them smiles. I'ma say it, baby. 1300 block ass nigga, you can tell from my walk to my style. I ain't really hop off the porch till a nigga got older, but I've been on the block since a child. We was wearing grass in the trenches, now you up in the sky. Say it's falling as I look up to the clouds.
Damn, that was hard. I didn't really hop off the porch till I got older, but I've been on the block since a child. And that's one of those things where like he's like, I've been around it, and then when it was like my time, when I got older, I was in it. Okay, man, I like the double time flow here so far. This is a strong start to the album in terms of like, you know, sometimes you take it a little slow and just be like, all right, we're going into the album, or sometimes you just punch him in the face. This feels like a punch in the face, at least with the way he's delivering this.
Older, but I've been on the block since a child. We was wearing grass in the trenches, now you up in the sky. Say it's falling as I look up to the clouds. Pray for a sign, just to know still with me, so I seen the sunshine. That's how I knew that you was proud. God was there so many times, could've lost my life or fought for it on trial. But it's like he chose me to be the one with the mic in my hand, standing tall in front of them crowds. Overcame a lot by myself, ever since I got rich. It's like everybody wanna come around. I remember I was dead broke, nigga, I ain't high shit. You wasn't in the list of numbers I could doubt. Back against the world, for nobody that
I remember I was dead broke. I didn't have shit. You weren't on the list of numbers I could dial. Ever since I got rich, everybody wants to come around. Come on. And then the line before too, man. God was there so many times. Could have lost my life or fought for it on trial. But it's like I was the one chosen to have the mic in my hands and stand in front of the crowds. Wow, man, this dude's nice, especially if this is actually his first album, like first studio album. I'm very impressed. And the 3 songs, by the way, I'll talk about them a little more once I get to them, but I love those 3 songs. They're really good.
I remember I was dead broke, nigga, I ain't high shit. You wasn't in the list of numbers I could doubt. Back against the world, for nobody that'll help me fight, nigga. I wanted to throw in the towel, keep my circle small. Never let a bitch nigga in, that's just something that I really can't allow. Man, I'm sorry, but I can't yell gang with a nigga who ain't valid or down, do a bill with me. Seem like every day it's a brand new nigga in my face trying to claim some kin to me. It's a whole lot of niggas with they fucking hand out, but can't name one thing that I did for me. Hell no, you can't hit this backwood if you want scraping up chains, blowing switches in the crib with me. Seem like the industry pick and choose who they want in the front, man, this shit looking red to me. And you talking like you live that shit, but I'm really from the trenches, I don't feel it, so I disagree. Do you really understand all the ups and downs to this lifestyle? Shit fun, but it's bittersweet. What you know about days missing out on meals just to make sure your brothers and your sisters eat. It was re-up time, I was on my grind, told the P's I ain't taking no shorts. We was playing the block for the sport. The way that we shooting and passing the rock, you would think that we play on the court. When my niggas died, they thought it.
The way that we shooting and passing the rock, you'd think we play on the court. But not like shooting a basketball and passing the basketball, like shooting like, you know, pew, pew. I know that was really bad. You guys are going to hate on that. But like, shooting and passing the rock, so drug reference, gun reference, wow. That was hard. Man, he's going in right now. And I'm sure there's a lot of points where I could stop. It's just like, you know, we want to get through the album. I don't want to make this like a super, super long reaction. But I want to appreciate what he's doing. The flow, he has not let off the pedal at all from the start of the song. We're 90 seconds in. And there's clever lines in here. There's wordplay. It's very impressive.
The way that we shooting and passing the rock, you would think that we play on the court. When my niggas died, they thought it was funny, so kill them and don't show remorse. It's a whole lot of goof ass niggas in the way out here, should've stayed on the porch. Niggas ain't ready to give up the spotlight, they don't wanna pass me the torch. Yeah, I'm hot right now, so they gon' dick ride, whether it's hate or support. But once I gon' make it a course, look Polo like that man on the horse. I need a Lambo or a Porsche, tryna run up them M's, get plus the flex on these niggas like I'm lifting weights at the gym. I hang with some killers, few the savages with me, my shooters don't aim at the rim. He tough with his chest out, we pull him text out, blast and we knock off a limb. Have him running up out of his Timbs. Niggas know we be wetting shit. If you rock with the ops, then I hope you can swim.
Oh my God. They know we be wetting shit. So we know what that means. When you wet, you know, blood is wet. If you walk with the ops, I hope you can swim. Oh my God. This is the opening track of this album. This is crazy. And like the line back here, don't think it went over my head. Got placed to flex on these people like I'm lifting weights at the gym. Okay, sir. Very strong start to the album. I am excited to see where we go from here. I'm just going to pull up the track list on here too, because I like to have all of those things up just so I can make sure I say the right things at the right time. This next track is called Die and Breed, and I'm very curious to check out what this sounds like after that super strong opening. Do I literally have to type lyrics every time? Come on, Google. I thought you're supposed to be smart, a smart search engine. I guess not. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear in my voice. Like, I've been a little under the weather. Like, my throat hurts. My nose is a little stuffed up. So I apologize if I sound a little different because of that. But as I was pulling these songs up, I noticed that they have really high view counts. And I think one of the things that he's done that's smart here, and we're going to see as we go, but a lot of them I noticed he put videos out. And I think that was a really smart way to get more views, because if there's a visual to the audio that you're hearing, it's going to get more attraction. People are going to want to see what's happening. So that's dope. This is Die and Breed. Looks like it's a video. Let's check it out. I got the lyrics pulled up. Is that the i8? BMW i8?
Real niggas is a dying breed, but I'm still maintaining. Made it out the hood, I still pop out on some gang shit. My day one niggas, them the niggas that I came with. Ain't no big homies, we just reckless gang bang it. Don't get caught in the mix, cause this shit is very dangerous. Guess you want some clout, we gon' really make you famous. Skirt, skirt, skirt. I watch me lane switch. You ain't talking money, nigga, you don't speak my language. We grew up playing cops and rock.
Okay, so on this chorus, we're seeing like a little bit more of the melodic delivery. He's not going like super deep into it. It's very surface level at this moment. But you fast forward to like a week ago when his new track dropped for his new album, which is about to come out, which that track is phenomenal, by the way. I think it's such a good song. But you listen to him and his chorus and the way that he's giving the melodic delivery on that, we can see the progression from first album to new album. And he's just gotten better and better and better at his craft. Awesome.
Watch me lane switch. If you ain't talking money, nigga, you don't speak my language. We grew up playing cops and robbers. I was never 12. They tried to warn us like we gon' see them heaven gates of jail. Free man, fuck the law, just got his letter in the mail. Eyeballing the work, this shit don't never touch a scale. Was fighting petty cases, I couldn't even pay my bail. Now it's 30 on my wrist, I paid a stack for these Chanels. I drew up a new game plan and bounced back from the mails. Made it through the storm, they ain't think that I was gonna prevail. Glock up on my hip and this bitch got 30 shells. Just look at us, we lost it, pussy nigga, can't you tell? Lil Wooski lost his brothers, he gon' get them niggas hell. Leave him on the ground, leaking out, skin turning pale. Real niggas is a dying breed, but I'm still maintaining. Made it out the hood, I still pop out on some gang shit. My day one niggas, them the niggas that I came with. Ain't no big homies, we just reckless gang bang it. Don't get caught in the mix, cause this shit is very dangerous. Guess you want some clout, we gon' really make you famous. Skirt, 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 I watch me lane switch. If you ain't talking money, nigga, you don't speak my language. Was my sandbox niggas like I've been with them since birth. Tryna pull up on they corner and make niggas disperse. We just want them to feel our pain, cause we been hurt. They took one of ours, we just tryna get reimbursed. Took so many.
That was hard. Like, I mean, obviously difficult subject matter that's being talked about, but the way that he used, or like the way that he said this, and it's something that gets rapped about a lot, but it's just being creative and like saying it differently makes you stand out, right? So they took one of ours, we're just trying to get reimbursed. Wow. That's hard.
And cause we been hurt, they took one of ours, we just trying to get reimbursed. Took so many losses, so I thought the hood was cursed. Started off with nothing, had to get this shit from the dirt. And life been better now, but I'm still expecting the worst. I hop in Florence for my boys who took a ride in that hearse. And I've been going hard cause I'm content on coming in first. God whispered in my ear and told me kill it at verse. Feel like I'm going numb, swallowing these X pills at purse. Them drugs beating me, feel like my heart gon' jump through my shirt. Real niggas.
Man, some really interesting lines in that verse right there. Life's better now, but I'm still expecting the worst. So it's almost like what he's been through has kind of changed his mindset and his outlook on life. So even when things are really good, even when he's doing really well, he can't let go of that mentality, right? This line right here stood out to me a lot. I hop in foreigns for my boys who took a ride in that hearse. Man, that line hits hard. That line hits really, really hard. And then God whispered in my ear and told me kill every verse. So, you know, this is him acknowledging like the talent that he has. And like, you know, if people are religious, then a lot of that happens. Like people talk about like God-given talent and God bless me. So, you know, this might be like a recurring thing that we see. But that was a dope second verse. I like that one a lot.
This is a dying breed, but I'm still maintaining. Made it out the hood, I still pop out on some gang shit. My day one niggas, them the niggas that I came with. Ain't no big homies, we just reckless gang bang it. Don't get caught in the mix, cause this shit is very dangerous. Guess you want some clout, we gon' really make you famous. Skirt, 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 I watch me lane switch. If you ain't talking money, nigga, you don't speak my language.
That was dope. Yeah, man. Like, I think for me, that was a cool one to listen to because, again, having recently listened to the new track from the new album, and it's so good. Again, if you haven't heard it, which is doubtful, like if you're on this, you're probably a Polo G fan, so you must have heard it. I'm sure you guys keep listening to it. I added it to my playlist. I keep listening to it. It's solid, man. So it's like cool to see the progression. Like here, there's like some melody, there's some, you know, bass level stuff that's happening, but he's grown so much from that. Okay, this is Effortless, but before that, there is Through the Storm, D-A, Storm. Great song. I've reacted to this on my channel. This is like one of those that on top of, actually like all three of the ones I've already reacted to, these really showed me like, there's more to him than just like, oh, I'm rapping about like, you know, where I'm from. And like I think his new album is aptly named Hood Poet. So he does have a poetic way of putting things together and talking about experiences. I feel like I need to sneeze. It's like right on the edge. It's not happening. Click up here. You can check out my reaction to Through the Storm. But let's keep it moving right along. We're going to check out Effortless. I see another video. 46 million. So a lot of views here that we're seeing on these tracks. I think it's super cool because even the audio has 18 million. So I'm excited. To check this out. I did not look up the lyrics though. Let me do that super fast. There we go. Okay, so we're going to check out Effortless. Here it is. Chicago, Illinois, August 2014. Looks like we got a story.
Slicky a dead man, shots from that fence brand. These days they don't give a fuck. They ask you what the kids playing. Judge trying to give them life, so them gang signs turn to prayer hands. I come from a dark place, I'll never be there again. Double G's on everything, Gucci my headband. Keep smoking these dead niggas, I feel like Red Man. Pouring lean up out my cup, running through these bucks for my dead friends. Capital, I bought guns for the hood, heard that's what the feds said. My life a movie ever since.
Okay, man, like, so as far as this chorus goes, we already got some deep stuff going on in the chorus, and it's interesting to me when the chorus has like deep lines or depth to it. I mean, just the stuff that he's saying here, these days they don't give a F, they'll shoot where the kid's playing. Like, this part's really frustrating, you know? We talk about a lot of this happening in the news, a lot of this pops up, and it's just, I think people, I don't know that, I'm not sure. In my heart, I almost wish that, like, what I think is true. So what I think is, like, people in that moment get so tunnel vision, they don't notice that there's these other people there. Versus the opposite, which would be they literally don't care if a kid gets shot or a kid gets hurt. It's just the cost of doing business, collateral damage, whatever, however you want to put it, right? So anyways, that's a tough spot. And then he says, I come from a dark place, I'll never be there again. So those lines stood out to me in that chorus. Let's go into the verse.
These dead niggas, I feel like Red Man. Pouring lean up out my cup, running through these bucks for my dead friends. Capital, I bought guns for the hood, heard that's what the feds said. My life a movie ever since birth, it's been lights, camera, action. I did a lot of shit in these streets, but only got booked for trapping. I'm from Chicago, where it's normal to hear 40s clapping. All you hear is them shots land off that door slamming, them tires scratching. Rollie on my wrist, gotta get more rich, I want that brand new paddock. I bowl like A, gotta share effortless, don't give a fuck about practice. Where I'm from, yeah, on that coffee, drive too fast, we won't let them have it. Opposition wanna kill me, and I'll be damned if I let it happen. And the day I leave this earth, I'ma die with legend status. I'ma reunite with my demons, we gon' be in heaven capping. 100K on VVS, just to show I'm blessed from rapping. I keep this glizzy tuck, if they plan on necklace snatching. Talk slicky a dead man, shots from that.
Man, like listen to the. So first of all, the video is going crazy right now. Like, those guys pulled up, this guy's shooting back, the cops were kind of waiting, or feds were kind of waiting, whoever these guys are. They don't look like they're dressed like normal cops. And then they, like, pull up on him and they're taking him down here. But, like, think about, like, what he's, like, putting together here. He says, I dropped 100,000 on VVS to show that I'm blessed from rapping. I keep the glizzy tucked if they plan on necklace snatching. So he's like, you know, I did this because, I made it. I've made it big. I have the money. Like, you know, I want to show that, like, yeah, I'm the man now. But that creates jealousy. That creates envy. And those are dangerous feelings, especially in certain parts of America, certain parts of the world. And, you know, he's like, I gotta stay strapped just in case, because they're going to like my necklace. They're going to be jealous of it. They're going to be envious. They're going to want what I have. And what I have to them is worth more than my life. And unfortunately, this is true in, like, way too many places. So very interesting scene that he kind of created there at the end of the verse.
I keep this glizzy tuck, if they plan on necklace snatching. Talk slicky a dead man, shots from that fence brand. These days they don't give a fuck, they ask you what the kids playing. Judge trying to give them life, so them gang signs turn to prayer hands. I come from a dark place, I'll never be there again. Double G's on everything, Gucci my headband. Keep smoking these dead niggas, I feel like Red Man. Pouring lean up out my cup, running through these bucks for my dead friends. Capital, I bought guns for the hood, heard that's what the feds said. My shoes from Germany, like James Harden, you'll step on the scene. Double G's, no Margiela, Alexander McQueen. And you know that bag on me, it's at least 50 bands in them jeans. Pocket fat, my jury dancing, diamonds flood like New Orleans. Lavish life, now I live like a king. I got on now, I'm blessing my team. Told my brother I got your back, show my niggas what loyalty mean. But this shit wasn't as easy as it seems. My homie died at 16. I remember I was up all night, kept seeing death in my dreams. I was posted on set with them fiends, hiding them, got the tech with the stream. Ladies tag was playing with them beans, young nigga trying to kill everything. Touch soul in this 4 nickel ring, it's a whole lot of shots flying to get FaceTime when that Smith and West Spring. Hey. Slicky a dead man, shots from that fence brand. These days they don't give a
That was crazy. It's a lot of shots flying in your FaceTime when that Smith & Wesson ring. So ring, like your phone's ringing, like FaceTime, it's ringing, but there's shots, so like camera shot when you're taking FaceTime, but shots in your face when the Smith and Wesson ring. That was a crazy bar. Wow. What? Oh. Bro, that like, man. All right.
So when this 4-nickel ring, it's a whole lot of shots flying to get FaceTime when that Smith & Wesson ring. Hey. How slicky a dead man, shots from that fence brand. These days they don't give a fuck, they'll shoot where the kids playing. Judge trying to give them life, so them gang signs turn to prayer hands. I come from a dark place, I'll never be there again. Those G's on everything.
Man, like that line's crazy too, you know, gang signs turn to prayer hands.
Gucci my headband, keep smoking these dead niggas. I feel like Red Man, pouring lean up out my cup, running through these bucks for my dead friends. Capital I bought guns for the hood, heard that's what the feds said.
See, and this is okay. So I have a question. This guy, Polo G, keeps using the term cap a lot, and I think I asked this before, but now I don't remember the comments. If you guys answered me, please let me know down below, because he used it in the chorus. He has it on his chain. I don't really know what that means, so I'd love to get some background on that. But the crazy thing in this scene, like especially when you look at the visuals that were kind of happening, the way that it was depicted, like that kid was just going about his everyday life and someone attacked him and he was defending himself. And this is one of those situations which I've talked about a lot. Like, I don't have this situation, so I can't I can't say, oh, I know what it feels like for someone to try to kill you and you have to defend yourself. I don't know that. I don't know what that feels like. But you get this, like these rappers talking about this, and they say, look, like, you know, people want to say like, oh, we're choosing to be violent, we're choosing to do this, but it's actually, we're choosing between life and death. We're not choosing between being violent and not being violent. We're choosing the, like, I have to survive, and if I don't retaliate, and this guy just pulled up and shot at me and I got shot because I didn't want to retaliate and be violent, I'm dead, he's still alive. So, you know, it's different. It's different than I think people like me could understand. But I think the music is awesome because it helps me understand. And I hope other people feel that way too, instead of just being judgmental about it, right? This looks like a big song. This is called Pop Out. Coincidence, this is with Lil TJ. I'll be reacting to Lil TJ's album tonight, actually, and then hopefully putting that out in the next couple days. The new album, the 222. A lot of people have been asking for that, so I'm going to check it out. This looks like a huge song. 331 million views. That is a lot. Cool. I think we should get right into it. I got the lyrics pulled up. That sounds familiar.
Really? Yo, bro, nigga dumped it, bro. But they was wild. They was acting like it was on my.
They was moving.
They was flash. Wow.
Yeah, you gotta catch his pop. This way, you gotta
Do it this way?
yeah.
We pop out at your party.
Oh,
I'm with the
yeah.
gang.
I know this song. This is a very, very, very well-known song. When I saw 300 million, I was like, if a song's typically in the hundreds of millions, I feel like it's unlikely that I haven't heard some part of it, like a chorus or something. I know that right away as soon as he said that.
Do it this way?
Yeah.
We pop out at your party. I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I never heard the lyrics. The only part I remember is we pop out at your party, I'm with the gang. I don't remember the rest of this. He's talking crazy here. First he said, we ain't aiming for your body, shots at your brain. And then he goes, we come from poverty, we didn't have a thing, a lot of animosity. He used animosity smoothly in a rap song, not just in a verse, in a chorus. Okay, but they won't say my name.
Have a thing.
Right.
It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane. She don't like her body, left the doctor with a new shape. Blowing up my phone cause she just see me with my new babe. Heartbreaker, ladies love me like I'm Cool J. She was trying to cling on to a nigga.
Ladies love LL Cool, like LL Cool J stands for Ladies Love Cool J.
Hey, heartbreaker, ladies love me like I'm Cool J. She was trying to cling on to a nigga, but it's too late. Booked the flight to Cali, rocks and condoms in my suitcase. And every single dollar in these bands got a blue face. Diamonds in the rollie, they in HD like it's Blu-ray. The way that I've been ballin' should make the cover of 2K.
Hey.
So out for the summer, I might pull up in a new rave. This'n on the gang, that's gon' only get your crew chase. And we house it down, better tighten up your shoelace. Look, bro, get up close and let the Glock 22 spray. We pop out at your pod.
Okay, so I do want to point out, very impressive. He kept the same rhyme scheme all the way through the verse. I love when an artist shows that they can do that and they're not being repetitive with the same words. He was not repetitive. Did you guys hear my belly? I'm so hungry. It's been like 14 hours since I last ate. So right after I record this, I'm going to reward myself with food, but not yet. He didn't repeat stuff. He kept that rhyme scheme all the way through. Super impressive. Great verse. Chorus is so catchy. Wow.
Up your shoelace. Look, bro, get up close and let the Glock 22 spray. We pop out at your party. I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
Yeah, I call a bro, he said he ready for the same. What you claim, you a lame, you ain't never put in pain. Why I be around some killers that go crazy for the game? If I showed you all my charges, you won't look at me the same. Made some choices in my life I wish I never had to make. Lost my brother, seen him die, and I just seen him graduate. Got that 40 on my side, and I'm just rolling past the jakes. But my hands can do the job, and I ain't talking masturbate.
Hold up. Sorry, my voice is kind of struggling a little bit. This guy's, Lil TJ's going crazy. He just said, if I showed you all my charges, you wouldn't look at me the same. Then he said, made some choices in my life I wish I never had to make. Not made some choices that I, like, you know, I could have chosen to do. It's like I had to make. So this reinforces the thing that we talked about earlier, where it's life or death. You have to do this to survive. It's either me or him, which is crazy, like, to think about, that people have to live in this. It's sad, unfortunately, but this is a reality of many parts of the world. And then this part right here, lost my brother, seen him die, and I just seen him graduate. So I'm curious about that line. Like, I'm wondering two ways. Like, did he die, but then like when he was revived, you know when they're like legally dead or technically dead, and then they're brought back to life type of thing? Or did he mean like graduate to heaven? I'm not sure what he meant by that, but either way, that's a sad line right there.
On my side, and I'm just rolling past the jakes. But my hands can do the job, and I ain't talking masturbate. I was in and out of states, cause I had a bag to make. I risked my life, but it's alright, cause God ain't let me pass away. Fuck tomorrow, spin the block, just know we coming back today. I call Polo, he come Dolo, we get him the fast.
We pop out at your party, I'm with the gang.
So even him, like, on the second half of the, basically when he went to the graduate line, think about that, graduate. So for the back half of his verse, the second half of his verse, he maintained a 3-syllable rhyme scheme all the way through. And again, didn't repeat the lines. Very impressive. Great job. Awesome verse. This song is fire, man.
I call Polo, he come Dolo, we get him the fast.
We pop out at your party, I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
Poor guy that was sleeping there. Nice. Yeah, that was awesome. What a song. Again, I've definitely heard that chorus before. Definitely not well enough to know the lyrics, because the lyrics were really good, even through the chorus. Like, it was like the chorus wasn't just filled with, oh, like this is catchy, so we're gonna say this. It was like, this is catchy, and I'm saying some like legit real shit. So that was awesome. I'm glad that was on here. Man, my voice is struggling a bit. I don't know if it's because I'm hungry or I'm thirsty or it's just because I'm sick. Maybe it's all three. But we're going to continue making progress through here. We have Battle Cry next. 76 million. Like every video, every one has like significant amount of views. This is super impressive. Super, super impressive. Oh, I see in the little excerpt up here, it says Polo G's debut album. So it was his first studio album. Super dope. Very, very impressive considering that. Let's check this out. Battle Cry.
I know these niggas never been 100, they let that fame switch them. Did all that preaching about being solid, then you change, nigga. I'm from that 1300 block, I'm still the same, nigga. They know how I bleed, so they shit up in my veins, nigga. I look my brother in his eyes, I seen the pain in him. Boy, I won't play, I go to war about my gang members. I was in the trenches sliding with them grave diggers. Chopper showers, he gon' fall once that rain hit him. Addicted to this ecstasy.
Bro, he's got some crazy lines. Like, and this is what I mean where he's like poetic. Like, you can be poetic about dark and like violent shit too. Like, chopper showers, he's gonna fall once that rain hit him. Are you kidding me? Like, what?
Chopper showers, he gon' fall once that rain hit him. Addicted to this ecstasy, I like how it feel. It's like I've been popping X ever since I tried a pill. Shit got me through some hard times, I lost my mind for real. A lot of shit happened way too fast, I ain't had time to heal. It was gonna make it on that court, but he died in the field. I was still hanging in the hood before I signed the deal. Posted on Hustle Jake's riding past, I had my line concealed. I don't do no talking, they just spark shit when it's time to drill. Let's think so reckless, he ride fast when he behind the wheel. My shorties, I keep bending blocks, they gon' slide with the steel. We lost some soldiers in that war, so they been trying to kill. I be dolo with my ice on, I've been trying to chill. I know these niggas never been 100.
So, again, I was talking about rhyme scheme in the last song. I mean, like, he said, like, you know, very worthwhile to talk about things in this verse. But instead of talking about what he said, I'm going to talk about how he said it. Again, I'm very impressed that we're showing, you know, like multi-syllable rhyme scheme all the way through, because I do feel like this is a part of rap that has gotten a little bit lazy in recent history. Like, we don't make as much effort to try and show that we're that skilled at rhyming words. And so, like, I thought this was great. Like, we had like, if you look at this, it's signed a deal, 9 concealed. Like, he's doing minimum 3-syllable rhyme schemes, and on a few of them, because it was like behind the wheel, been trying to kill, because the B rhymed as well, it was actually a 4-syllable rhyme scheme. So very impressive there.
I be dolo with my ice on, I've been trying to chill. I know these niggas never been 100, they let that fame switch them. Did all that preaching about being solid, then you change, nigga. I'm from that 1300 block, I'm still the same, nigga. They know how I bleed, so they shit up in my veins, nigga. I look my brother in his eyes, I seen the pain in him. Boy, I won't play, I go to war about my gang members. I was in the trenches sliding with them grave diggers. Chopper showers, he gon' fall once that rain hit him. Ain't no playing both sides over here. Please make your mind up and choose. Bitches cheerleading and then they sneak this and I think they sorta confused.
So I was just thinking after the first verse, like, oh, like the first verse, the chorus, it all kind of sounds like on a very similar flow pattern. And right away in verse 2, it's like he felt what would be felt by people listening to it, and he's like, I'm gonna do something different with the flow. I really appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah, please make your mind up and choose.
Sorry.
Rain hit him.
Right.
Ain't no playing both sides over here. Please make your mind up and choose. Bitches cheerleading and then they sneak this and I think they sorta confused. Please stop running your mouth as our brothers go missing and niggas get put on the news. You going through it, you losing it, huh? My shorty's eager to tie in schools. Them blickers go off like alarms, but you ain't waking up if you snooze. Niggas be clowns, putting on shows for the media. I don't be shit but amused. I won't forget about that little shit you said. We gon' get put you in front of your move. My shooters some hell raisers, come through clapping broad, they don't give a fuck about the rules. I played the block, went on them drugs by my lonely, I had to fall up in school. Fighting anxiety, so I kept spending my last on all of the drugs I abused. Down on my ass, they ain't give a fuck about me, I felt like I ain't had nothing to lose. Now I'm on my bed, just trying to run up these millies, cause I ain't got shit. I know these niggas never been 100, they let that fame switch them. Did all that preaching about being solid, then you change, nigga. I'm from that 1300 block, I'm still the same, nigga. They know how I bleed, swear this shit up in my veins, nigga. I look my brother in his eyes, I seen the pain in him. Boy, I won't play, I go to war about my gang members. I was in the trenches sliding with them grave diggers. Chopper showers, he gon' fall once that rain hit him.
Yeah. Strong track. What is this, like about halfway through, I think? Yeah, it's probably about halfway through. Yeah, continuing to have strong tracks on the album. This is a very solid album so far. The only thing that I can foresee as I keep listening to this that I might feel is the not repetitiveness in what is being said. I like that there's a variety of how it's being said, but maybe the repetitiveness of the sound. And this is one of those things where if it's done well, you don't mind it. And so far, it's being done really well. We just hope that as we get deep in the album, like sometimes deep in the track list, we see some, decline in terms of quality or in terms of like how good the songs are, how strong the songs are. That being said, I've also heard albums, especially recently, where that didn't happen. And I saw some of the strongest tracks on the album deep in the track list. So I'm very curious to see where we go from here. Next up, we have BST. So let me pull up the lyrics super fast. There we go. Not sure what BST stands for, but I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, I guess we're going to find out right now. 21 million on the audio, no visuals. That's very impressive. Very impressive. Here we go.
Blood, sweat, and tears, what I share. Sleep is
Stands for blood, sweat, and tears. I figured it out super, super fast. This is the first thing he said.
blood, sweat, and tears, what I share. Sleepless nights in my bed. They only love you when you shining. I won't let it get to my head. Got a little one on the way now. I gotta do this shit for my kid. Having conversations with the sky, and I meant everything that I said. For my family, gotta build a legacy. I'ma be the man when I'm dead. Work too hard, I can't slip up, so I'm clutching tight on this lid. No, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I'm too close to the edge. It is what it is, ain't no looking back. Don't regret the things that I did. Ay. System got the hood fucked up. Killers, crack fiends, some Christians. Little nigga, all he know is bang. Only 16 on a mission. Ay. Drug money out there serving fiends. Only time he show his ambition. Kid on the way, mama bills late. Gotta hustle hard, gotta get it. Block was slow, so he had to rob just to make him smile on Christmas. Caught a case judge, ain't tryna hear all the things influence my decisions. Hate to follow rules, elementary school, all started off with suspensions. If it weren't for rapping, what would I be? I just thank God that I'm gifted. Made it to the top and
that's a hard line, man. Like, stuff he said in the chorus already resonated with me. That instantly makes this a song that I really, really like. Just here, right, like this part, got a little one on the way. Now I gotta do this shit for my kid. Like, for me, respect level goes on 1,000. That's the reason I'm sitting here in this chair right now, despite having another job, despite doing everything else. He's taking a nap right now, so I'm here. But if he's awake, I want to try not to be down here. And it's just prioritizing your family. It makes you feel powerful. It makes you feel like you can do anything because you have to. Like, it's your job to take care of them and have a future for them. So that instantly takes my respect to like 1,000 for him. And then like everything he says in this song, I'm gonna be like, I'm in. This is dope, man. Great job. But down here, like, if it wasn't for rapping, where would I be? I just thank God that I'm gifted, and think about all the people that maybe weren't gifted or didn't have the opportunity or didn't get a chance to show that they were gifted and didn't even make it to that point. It's such a sad thing to think about.
Ain't tryna hear all the things influence my decisions. Hate to follow rules, elementary school, all started off with suspensions. If it weren't for rapping, what would I be? I just thank God that I'm gifted. Made it to the top and I stood up. First I had to crawl in them trenches. We got hating us, trying to murder some, running through the field, hopping fences. They left blood stains in our corner, gotta spin back with a vengeance. Glock discharge, it's a man down, real gang members handle business. Blood.
It's hard, man. This is a hard song. But this part right here made it to the top and I stood up. First, I had to crawl in them trenches. So to get out of the trenches, you'll end up being on top because trenches are lower than the ground, right? So just the visual that was put there made it to the top and I stood up. I was crawling in the trenches. Very, very, very nice.
Sweat and tears what I share. Sleep is nice in my bed. They only love you when you shining. I won't let it get to my head. Got a low one on the way now. I gotta do this shit for my kid. Having conversations with the sky. Now I'm at everything that I said. For my family, gotta build a legacy. I'ma be the man when I'm dead. Work too hard, I can't slip up. So I'm clutching tight on this lead. No, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I'm too close to the edge. It is what it is. Ain't no looking back. Don't regret the things that I did. We some young niggas, we don't give a fuck. Knock a nigga head.
Oh my God, there's this little fruit fly flying here. Sorry, I got distracted by it. I was trying to catch it. I actually caught it. And I didn't think I did, so I opened my hand and it flew out of my hand. Wow, that was cool.
On this lead. No, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I'm too close to the edge. It is what it is. Ain't no looking back. Don't regret the things that I did. We some young niggas, we don't give a fuck. Knock a nigga head right off. Bunch of hollow shells on that crime scene. It was DOA white chalk. I know real killers, no remorse, and I'm proud of the bodies they caught. Went through a lot and I'm only 20. It's a lot of things that I saw. Shit left me cold on the inside, feeling like I need to unthaw. Was it to fill a void or acceptance? Looking at the things that I bought. I still get depressed in my mansion, contemplating deep in my thoughts. I'm just glad that I'm still standing. There's a lot of demons I fought. Voices in my head and that gun cock late.
That was so hard. I'm just glad that I'm standing. It's a lot of demons that I fought. Wow.
Glad that I'm still standing. There's a lot of demons I fought. Voices in my head and that gun cock late night rising all black. Really come from nothing. I was on that block like the streets all that I got. I done been snaked by my own kind, so who really watching my back? Know they want me going one up top. I'm a dead man if I lag. Blood, sweat, and tears what I share. Sleep is nice in my bed. They only love you when you shining. I won't let it get to my head. Got a low one on the way now. I gotta do this shit for my kid. Having conversations with the sky. Now I'm at everything that I said. For my family, gotta build a legacy. I'ma be the man when I'm dead. Work too hard, I can't slip up. So I'm clutching tight on this lead. No, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. I'm too close to the edge. It is what it is. Ain't no looking back. Don't regret the things that I did. Hey.
Man, I've talked about this many times on many different reactions. The production like strategy or trick of like letting the beat play out after you're done with your song, especially this category of song. Like I feel like I call it the pensive moment. It's like you've received this heavy information of this heavy stuff, and that last little bit, the emotions that the instruments were enticing or bringing out of you gets to exist without any words, and it's just a moment for you to reflect on what was said, what's happened, what the message was, and I think it's a very useful tool that is used oftentimes. Okay, that was great. Blood, Sweat, Tears, BST. We're moving right along. We're gonna check out Finer Things. So I'm just gonna pull up the lyrics here. Finer Things, Polo G lyrics, because Google is dumb. It won't show me the lyrics if I don't put lyrics. I mean, it shows me other lyrics, but I want genius lyrics, so I feel like it's the best one. Closest to accurate, I think. Oh man, my throat is not feeling great. I think it's also because I'm talking so much. I gotta drink some water. I'll do this one and then I'll try to take some of my water. Finer Things, 183 million. Okay, so another big one. That's a lot of views. This is a video. I got the lyrics pulled up. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you be posted up from Sunday to Saturday night. Started hanging with the members, then you blew a few pipes. And you gon' do the dash if you see them blue lights. A lot of people down, and it's a chance that you might. You got God on your side, but it's hard to do right. Don't pay them haters no mind, you could be what you like. Tryna lead us in the past, grinding for a new life. Hard-headed, I grew up resilient. There wasn't no hero, so we looked up to the villains. For generations, bitch, my side of town been drilling.
Bro. Okay, first of all, the melodic rap delivery, fire. But listen to the opening lines of the verse. Hard-headed, I grew up resilient. There weren't no heroes, so we looked up to the villains. Just absorb that for a moment. How deep that line by itself is. Like I said this the other day when I was listening to a UK rapper, and I was like, there was a line he said, and I was like, you could literally have an hour-long dissection and conversation just about this line. And I feel that way about this. Like, I feel like we could take this line, it could be like a podcast episode, and we could sit down and we could talk about what this means. And to me, just to sum it all up, like this to me means like role models matter, father figures matter. And if you are one of those things, what you do and what you're seen doing matters. Wow, what a line.
Past grinding for a new life. Hard-headed, I grew up resilient. There wasn't no hero, so we looked up to the villains. For generations, bitch, my side of town been drilling. We been at war ever since the red buildings. It's hard to make peace once blood gets to spilling. Hey, Lil Wooski get to shooting like he filming. Yeah, my friends died too, I know that feeling. I'm popping ecstasy to help me with the healing. Leia and Lil Baby, my younger siblings. I really love them, so I treat them like my children. Leilani told me stack them bands to the ceiling. I switch my swag up, can't you tell the difference? I'm finna feed the whole gang with these millions. I'm finna buy my whole hood with these millions. Girl, if I give you my time, that's a privilege. But I can only give my heart to the realest. Yeah, I know. Oh, you be posted up from Sunday to Saturday night.
Yo, fire.
With the members, then you blew a few pipes. And you gon' do the dash if you see them blue lights. A lot of people down, and it's a chance that you might. You got God on your side, but it's hard to do right. Don't pay them haters no mind, you can be what you like. Tryna lead us in the past, grinding for a new life. Lately I've been feeling like, fuck the streets, this shit a scam. These days, if it ain't about money, I don't give a damn. I'm just gon' get rich and fucking plastic hoes on Instagram. Still with the gang though, one false move, them killers blam. Still on that same block for those who say they look for me. I ain't sacrificed the shit I lost, it was took for me. Almost went insane, went insane, went insane. From all this pain, all this pain, all this pain. Felt that pain and the passion that made it happen. Shout out to the ones who doubted me, they keep me laughing. Sipping on this cold and got me relaxing. She said she like how I be swaggin', she love my fashion. VVS my diamonds, my jewelry flashing. Drip so hard I'm making puddles, bitch, my Gucci splashing. Fresh to death like my closet, in the casket. Fresh to death like my closet, in the casket. Yeah, I know. Oh, you be posted up.
This song's nice, man. Like, again, it makes sense why I'm seeing almost 200 million views on this one. Solid track.
From Sunday to Saturday night, started hanging with the members, then you blew a few pipes. And you gon' do the dash if you see them blue lights. A lot of people down, and it's a chance that you might. You got God on your side, but it's hard to do right. Don't pay them haters no mind, you can be what you like. Tryna lead us in the past, grinding for a new life. Hey, grinding for a new life. Grinding for a new life. Grinding for a new life. Hey.
Wow. Man, I gotta find out why the cap a lot, because, you know, like, it seems odd because, like, cap means you're lying, right? So, like, cap a lot, like, it makes me think, like, you know, lies a lot. Like, is he somebody that has been accused of that? Like, again, I feel like I've asked this question before, but it's been a while, and I just don't remember what was said, what the comments were. So let me know. We're moving right along. That was a really solid track. Like, we're definitely on the back half of the album now, and we're still getting songs like this. This is really awesome. I'm super impressed by this album so far. After Finer Things, we have Picture This. No video for this one, but it looks like 15 million views despite no video, which is really impressive. I'm gonna look up the lyrics super fast. Polo G lyrics. And let's go. Oh, am I lagging a little bit? What's going on? There we go. I might be lagging a little bit.
Ain't give a fuck about nothing in the slums, taking risks. Remember we was starving, we was lurking for a lick. Now I'm on my way to stardom, hoes stopping me for pics. Park the Benz in Calabasas, yeah, young nigga rich. I already got 'em mad, and I'm about to make 'em sick. Flex so much cause I ain't never had shit. In the road we was taking, we ain't really think this lifestyle exists. Man, I swear that I ain't never pictured this. Killing a community to eat heroin serving. We got out that jam and then that hot car started swerving. Went from the backseat of that Tahoe, now we pull up in Suburbans. Can't fix my broken heart, I need way more than a surgeon. Life had knocked me down and then that savage started merging. Had to tell myself, nigga, go take it, you deserve it. Only know what I let them, this shit deeper than the surface. Too wrecked to open up, just put my pain up in these verses.
Okay, like, I don't know, man. Like, every single song, he's like keeping it real. Like, there's depth to it. I'm just so impressed. Like, I wasn't sure if, like, you guys had seen me talk about what type of songs I like the most, and then you were just guiding me only to those type of songs. But, like, this album, like, every song has been like that. Like, look at the first line of the verse. Again, killing our community to eat, heroin serving. Like, oh my God, man. It's crazy. Can't fix my broken heart. I need way more than a surgeon.
What I let them, this shit deeper than the surface. Too wrecked to open up, just put my pain up in these verses. Masked up, late night with the gang, going purging. Used to risk it all, trying to act like I wasn't nervous. Had dreams of ball on that big stage like Kyrie Irving. Ran through 200,000, I wasn't thinking I was splurging. Ain't give a fuck about nothing in the slums, taking risks. Remember we was starving, we was lurking for a lick. Now I'm on my way to stardom, hoes stopping me for pics.
The beats are good too, man.
Yeah, young nigga rich. I already got 'em mad, and I'm about to make 'em sick. Flex so much cause I ain't never had shit. In the road we was taking, we ain't really think this lifestyle exists. Man, I swear that I ain't never pictured this. Where I'm from, niggas get a gun and feel invincible. Where I'm from, we go straight to guns and getting physical. Young kids dying ain't surprising, that shit typical. Act like he a demon to this 40, make him spiritual. Whole life change, man, this shit feel like a miracle. These bitches love rappers, she gon' fuck me cause I'm lyrical. I'm the chosen one, I ain't your average individual. Kind-hearted kids, them trenches turn me to a criminal. Had to hunt for mines when them times was getting critical. Eyes on the money, see the snakes in my peripheral. Anything can happen, man, this shit is unpredictable. Won't fall out with my brothers cause the love is unconditional. Ain't give a fuck about nothing in the slums, taking risks. Remember we was starving, we was lurking for a lick. Now I'm on my way to stardom, hoes stopping me for pics. Park the Benz in Calabasas, yeah, young nigga rich. I already got 'em mad, and I'm about to make 'em sick. Flex so much cause I ain't never had shit. In the road we was taking, we ain't really think this lifestyle exists. Man, I swear that I ain't never pictured this.
He's gonna die a legend, man. I agree with the album title. It's some legendary shit on your first album to do this. I'm so impressed. Wow. Wow. It's just like it might just be a bias thing. Like, it's just all like the content and the lyrical content is just so up my alley. I think it's amazing. Like, just even what he said in here, you know, like, I'm the chosen one, not your average individual, kind-hearted kid. The trenches turn me into a criminal. And then down here, eyes on the money, I see the snakes in my peripheral. Wow. Amazing. Let's keep it going, man. Looks like we got 3 songs left because 2 of the 5 tracks remaining I've already done, which brings me to Chosen One. Chosen One is another one that we've already reacted to. Another great song. Again, just like, it's just making me think at this point. I don't want to jinx it because there's still some tracks left, but I'm feeling like this might be an album with no misses. I don't know. We still have a few songs. There could be something that I think maybe I don't like as much. I'm not sure. But so far, so good. Chosen One, if you haven't seen my reaction to it, feel free to click above. Actually, let me write down that timestamp real quick. The first one was easy to remember. This one, I'm not quite sure if I'll remember. But yeah, let's move right along. Deep Wounds. I'm gonna look up the lyrics super fast. And let's go. Oh, yeah, my internet's being a little bit weird right now. I don't know why. Pay all this money for good internet and it don't work.
1040.
44 million. Another pretty big number.
D-Major, baby.
I've been scarred by your love, left my heart bleeding. My soul posted in the shadows with some dark demons. I'm on the E-way in a fast foreign car speeding. 223 spit out quick when that chopper ringing. We ain't never ducking beef, bitch, we not vegan. My little niggas bout that action, they be Glock squeezing. Red beams on his head, now his top leaking. I heard that boy got man down and now the ops grieving.
Wow. The line that stood out to me, there was a couple, but I think like the line where he said, "We ain't never ducking beef, we not vegan," and it's interesting he said "ducking beef" because duck beef, and we're not vegan. So that was dope. But there are a couple lines that stood out, but that's the one I wanted to mention. We're gonna keep it going.
Head, now his top leaking. I heard that boy got man down and now the ops grieving. I miss Mike Durb, I won't forget the things you used to say. My friends got killed on the same block where we used to play. I know that death come unexpected, you can't choose a day. I swear I popped so many pills, shit got me losing weight. 1 minute life was so hard, shit had me losing faith. I know my haters checking on me, I've been doing great. I couldn't get wrapped up in that drama, had to move away. Everything could change depending on what you do today. You gotta live with each decision that you choose to make. I used to hustle to survive, I found a newer way. Remember high speeds in that Hawkeye trying to lose the Jakes. You got your life in your hands until you lose the case. So much potential in the lives these niggas threw away. They dreaming about my freedom every night I used to pray. I got that check and stay loyal, make sure my shooter straight. Heard he went unidentified, them hollows chewed his face. I've been scarred by your love, left my heart.
Oh my God, the visual on that. Heard he went unidentified. Hollows chewed his face. Holy crap. Yeah, wow. This line back here near the beginning of the verse, like my friends got killed on the same block where we used to play. That line, oh man, look how nice that Rolls Royce looks. You guys know my dream car is a Rolls Royce Cullinan, right? Someday, if I win the lottery, I always say that. It'll be the last thing I would do. Like, obviously, there's other things I would do, take care of my family, take care of all these things, set up the money so I can make more money. But then the last thing I would do when I have, if I say when, you never know, if I got that type of money, I would get a Cullinan. That would be super dope. But, man, that line right there, that line hits hard. You know what? I'm going to share a story with you guys, but I'll share it with you at the end so I don't delay the reaction. We're going to keep the reaction going. Let's hit play.
He went unidentified, them hollows chewed his face. I've been scarred by your love, left my heart bleeding. My soul posted in the shadows with some dark demons. I'm on the E-way in a fast foreign car speeding. 223 spit out quick when that chopper ringing. We ain't never ducking beef, bitch, we not vegan. My little niggas bout that action, they be Glock squeezing. Red beams on his head, now his top leaking. I heard that boy got man down and now the ops grieving. Lil' duck hop out in traffic, let them things bust. Let Joe be bugging, he'll make you get your chain up. This shit too deep, no, I can never get my gang up. Should've never be the same, them trenches changed us. My niggas gone, I miss them days when we came up. If I could be with you, get all the money and the fame up. That pain was so unbearable, I almost gave up. First we was broke, but now I'm swerving in that range truck. We was wildin' in them streets, the savage what they named us.
Range truck, that's my wife's dream car. Well, she tells me there's two levels of dream. There's like the dream car, which is like the Range Rover. And then there's the ultimate dream car, which is the Mercedes G-Wagon. I'm like, yeah, that's a very nice dream.
in the fame up. That pain was so unbearable, I almost gave up. First we was broke, but now I'm swerving in that range truck. We was wildin' in them streets, the savage what they named us. When there's violence on our side of town, they blame us. Smith and Wesson torture nigga, he get.
That's so interesting. They're making him blur out the Rolls Royce symbol. I don't know if they're making him or he's doing it, but it might just be like brand association. I'm not sure. This is obviously 4 or 5 years ago, but I'm curious why that's blurred out.
Get flamed up, them 40 shells crack his head, fuck your brain up. I've been scarred by your love, left my heart bleeding. My soul posted in the shadows with some dark demons. I'm on the E-way in a fast foreign car speeding. 223 spit out quick when that chopper ringing. We ain't never ducking beef, bitch, we not vegan. My little niggas bout that action, they be Glock squeezing. Red beams on his head, now his top leaking. I heard that boy got man down and now the ops grieving.
Polo G, die a legend. Man, yeah, so far, this debut album, which is crazy to me, like, first album, is legendary. Like, what a start. What a start to your career to put something like this out. Wow. Let's keep going. We got Polo G. I'm saying Polo G every time because I'm typing it out. I find that if I don't do that, then it'll pull up like other shit. Last Strike. So this is the third last song on the track list. So far, in my humble opinion, no misses. Very, very solid album so far. But let's see. We still have a couple more tracks. We've done A King's Nightmare already, but I'll talk about that in a moment. But this is Last Strike. Let's see what we got.
Gave you 100 strikes, you was asked for it and your wish was granted. Felt like you would jeopardize what I had going, nigga, I couldn't chance it. And I know you bitch made, so I don't expect you to understand it. I know you furious, cause I'm banded up and my damage dancing. I've been out of first class in another state, my plane just landed. All you had to do was play your role, I wouldn't have left you stranded. Ain't how I wanted shit to go, that wasn't the way I planned it. Cause I've been never for know what it's like to feel abandoned. Why everybody think that I owe him something, that should be strange. It ain't my fault that you fucked up, I ain't the one to blame. Still ain't got off your ass yet, all you did was complain. Grown ass man looking for a handout, you should be ashamed. Once you start fucking with them, they start throwing dirt all on your name. But every nigga deep in my circle know that I'm still the same. I always kept it 100, so how the fuck I changed? No, I never been the type to go against the grain. Ain't wanna cut you off, you don't think that caused me pain. I had to separate myself and just stay in my lane. Everybody ain't real, a lot of niggas just be in this shit for fame. And social media been fucking up these niggas' brains. The SLA sold for a.
And I think I know what he was about to say next, but I'm not going to assume. I'm just going to read the line that he just said. Everybody's not real. A lot of people just be in this for the fame. That social media been messing up all of these people's brains. Man, attention. Attention is the worst drug. Like, okay, like there's like real drugs that are really bad. But outside of those real drugs, this is one of the worst drugs. Like, you get a little attention, and the way you feel when you don't have it, it'll make you do some crazy things. Like, oh man, I feel that line. That was a very, very dope line.
Shit for fame, and social media been fucking up these niggas' brains. The SLA sold for a little attention, man, that shit be lame. It's certain shit that you can't take back and you can't explain. Been trying to keep my composure, they gon' make me go insane. Might put them shooters on your ass and they got perfect aim. Gave you 100 strikes, you was asked for it and your wish was granted. Felt like you would jeopardize what I had going, nigga, I couldn't chance it. And I know you bitch made, so I don't expect you to understand it. I know you furious, cause I'm banded up and my damage dancing. I've been out of first class in another state, my plane just landed. All you had to do was play your role, I wouldn't have left you stranded. Ain't how I wanted shit to go, that wasn't the way I planned it. Cause I've been never for know what it's like to feel abandoned.
Man, this seems like he's talking about a very specific person, a very specific situation. Like, this doesn't sound like it's just a story. Like, it just sounds too specific. Okay, very interesting what's going on here.
Shit to go, that wasn't the way I planned it. Cause I've been there before, know what it's like to feel abandoned. Nigga, fuck my family, did what I did, I don't need validation. My mama the only one that came to buy me up out that station. Sitting in that cell, I used to feel like my potential wasted. I finally know what the top feel like, I come from that basement. Everybody latching on, trying to benefit from my situation. I ran that bag up, you in your head making up calculations. Every time I look up, it's a soft ass nigga clout chasing. I grinded hard for the spot I got, they wish we traded places. I'm living lavish now and I guess you wanted an invitation. I'm trying to understand what make you think that I'm obligated. No, I can't kick it with you no more, my nigga, that ball deflated. I knew you was never really room for me, I used to peep the hating. So many times I was in denial, but I just had to face it. Gave you an inch, you took a mile, now look what I created. Always looking for your cut, worry about what I'm making. Posted with you, that's what I went through on a daily basis. Gave you 100 strikes, you was asked for it and your wish was granted. Felt like you would jeopardize what I had going, nigga, I couldn't chance it. And I know you bitch made, so I don't expect you to understand it. I know you furious, cause I'm banded up and my diamonds dancing. I've been out of first class in another state, my plane just landed. All you had to do was play your role, I wouldn't have left you stranded. Ain't how I wanted shit to go, that wasn't the way I planned it. Cause I've been there before, know what it's like to feel abandoned.
Yeah. Wow. So this one, I am going to say that sonically speaking, so in terms of how it sounds, wasn't my favorite, but I almost feel like it sounded like that because it was a real like situation. So when it's a real situation, there's a little bit more emotion, there's a little bit more rawness and grit to the way that you're going to talk about it. The thing that really saved this song for me, like if it was just about the sound, I'd be like, it wasn't my favorite. The thing that saved it for me was just some of the lines that were put in here, and specifically like the one that I pointed out earlier in, let me see, where was it? Yeah, just like some of the stuff that he was talking about here, or maybe I didn't point it out. Did I point it out? I don't remember anything now. The attention stuff, right? Like that to me made this song. I'm just like, wow, like this is such a true statement because people behave like this. And this was like four years ago. It's even worse today. People will do anything for exposure, attention, likes, whatever it might be. And I think what it's got to be like, you got to do things for yourself. And I was talking about this the other day on one of my reactions where it's like, I can't look for validation on let's say YouTube, because I'm posting these videos and then like people will tell me, if they think it's good or not good. But what I have to do, what the right thing to do is ask myself before I put this video out, like once I finish recording this, how do I feel about what I did? Do I feel like I did a good job with this? And if I can say yes to those things, then it doesn't matter what anybody else says. I put it out, you watch it, you don't watch it. You like it, you don't like it. Who cares? I feel proud of the work that I did because I think I gave it my all. So anyways, I think it's just like a valuable lesson to kind of, keep in mind. Okay, so the next song is supposed to be A King's Nightmare. Again, I checked this out. Great song. Barring like this song being like really, really bad, which at this point I super doubt, I'm going to say like this album's like, no misses. Really impressive first album out from Polo. So I'm really glad I checked this out. Thank you guys for pushing me to do it. Click here to check out A King's Nightmare if you haven't seen me react to it. But right now we're doing Pop Out again. So we have Pop Out. We have Pop Out again. I wonder if this is like a remix to Pop Out maybe. But I do see that this is with Lil Baby and Gunna. I don't know how people feel about Gunna now after everything that's happened with Young Thug and all that. But you know what? This is the song. We're going to listen to it. Here we go.
On the track.
Iceberg want a bag, bitch. We pop out at your party,
Yeah, it's a
I'm with
remix.
the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain, I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body, shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane. She heard I'm a star, now she tryna take her clothes off. Face shot with this AI, I'm bound to knock a nigga nose off. Drowsy off the act, I'm sipping lean until I doze off. My homie trapping like it's laundry day, he drop a load off. Police at the bando, hit the back and cut the stove off. Used to hustle packs, but now I'm richer than my old boss. Almost summertime, I'm finna see how much the rolls cost. If my friend ain't fucking kick her out and make them hoes walk. Running through them honeys, new blue.
I know how much the rolls cost. I looked it up. Like, if it's my dream car, I'm gonna know. And let's just say, guys, like, that dream is really, really, really far away. It's super expensive.
Used to hustle packs, but now I'm richer than my old boss. Almost summertime, I'm finna see how much the rolls cost. If my friend ain't fucking kick her out and make them hoes walk. Running through them honeys, new blue check, I guess I'm verified. Copping off this ecstasy, I'm rolling like I'm paralyzed. You went out there thugging with them killers, you was terrified. All my niggas pop out in them trenches, we don't never hide. We pop out at
That's dope. Running through them hundreds, new blue check. I guess I'm verified, like the blue check mark on social media. But like blue hundreds, like the blue face. That's dope. That was dope.
your party, I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain, I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body, shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
None of my hoes got a lot of mileage. Keep it G, your style is childish. Proud of myself, I finally found it. Hold and keep the guys around me. I go extra dressing with this drip, I call it $1,000. I can make my youngest snatch your necklace for $1,000.
I go extra dressing with this drip. I call it Thousand Island. That was clever.
Dressing with this drip, I call it $1,000. I can make my youngest snatch your necklace for $1,000. Soon we say it's 1,000 problems. Hopping on jets, this money call. I still be thinking I'm sorry, mom. Pop out on them on every corner. VVS on every stone. This jury got my egg on. These bankrolls got my egg on. These meds got my egg on. We been popping out since middle school. This lifestyle ain't nothing new, but we'll get rid of you, yeah. We been popping out since middle school. This shit here ain't nothing new. Polo, what you tellin', fool?
We pop out at your party.
Solid verse from Lil Baby. Man, I'm sure people love that he was on this song.
I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name.
What a chorus,
Them killers
man.
rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
And don't gotta explain, cause I got plenty stain. I pull up in Ferraris when I hop on a plane. Hot diamonds on my Cartier, I see you niggas lame. I'm in Miami Garden with a Richard Mille plane. I'm a seed, you can't put me in the grave. Somebody pray for me, cause I couldn't have been a slave. Float on the DUBs, we had cash back in the day. Now the rollies hit a date, roll around into the race. You gotta work hard, just can't make it up for faith. I sold me a little hard for a few thousands, I was straight. I binge out the parts, learned to hustle for a plate. Now that shrimp come with a steak, 5-star condo where I lay.
We pop out at your party. I'm with
That was dope. Ben jumped off the porch, learned to hustle for a plate. Now the shrimp come with a steak. 5-star condo where I lay. That was dope.
Now that shrimp come with a steak, 5-star condo where I lay.
We pop out at your party. I'm with the gang, and it's gonna be a robbery. So tuck your chain. I'm a killer, girl, I'm sorry, but I can't change. We ain't aiming for your body. Shots hit your brain. We come from poverty, man, we ain't have a thing. It's a lot of animosity, but they won't say my name. Them killers rock with me, little nigga, don't get banged. Cause they'll do that job for me while I hop on the plane.
Yeah. Amazing first album. I am so impressed. Wow. Yeah, man, incredible. I know his new album comes out on the 15th, I believe. Hood Poet. Let me know if you guys want me to check out the next album before then. I think we can next week. What's it called? The GOAT? Is that correct? But that was incredible, man. What a start. What a debut album. Like, how many people can say that about their first work? That, like, we go back and listen to it, and it's incredible. Like, it's so good. I'm very impressed. the story. So if you did stick around because you were waiting for that story I was going to tell, when he talked about like they died in the same place that they used to play when they were kids. Like it's such a surreal thing to think about, you know. Like I have this quick story. One of my best memories of being a kid. My dad and I went on a trip together. We had to do something about getting like a passport or something. Like I don't remember all the details, but we were in Pakistan. That's originally where we're from, and we had to go to the capital. So we went to the capital, and the embassy that we had to go visit was in this hotel. And so we go to this hotel, and I remember being in this lobby. It was like this big, beautiful lobby. I don't remember the embassy part much. Like again, it was at this hotel. But I remember that we sat down at like this cafe in the hotel lobby, and there's like heavy British influence, right? So we had like a British breakfast. It was like beans on toast, and it's fine if you don't like that. That's okay. But it's one of my fondest memories of being like a kid, like a young kid. And you fast forward, I don't know how many of you guys have seen the movie. I'm sure you've seen it, SEAL Team 6. There's the scene where she's at the hotel, right? And it blows up, and you know that van pulls up at the security gate. They're like, you know, suspicious, and then the guy blows it early, and then the whole entire front face of the hotel is gone. That's the hotel. That scene was in Pakistan. That was the hotel me and my dad went to, and it was just like such a surreal moment when that explosion happened, when that terrorist attack happened, because it was one of my favorite memories of like my childhood, and it was in this place, and this place had just literally been blown to like bits, like it doesn't exist. Like there was still structure left, but like it was just like gone, right? So it's just like a surreal thing. Like it's funny that like in majority of the stuff that he's saying, I'm not gonna be able to relate to the street stuff, to the violent stuff. It just wasn't my upbringing, it wasn't my experience in life. But in that moment that he said that line, and that line triggered something in me, and it created this connection between us because it made me think of this moment in my life. Obviously not on the same level, since like nobody I knew died. Like a lot of people died in that explosion, but nobody died, you know, that I knew, and he knows people that died. So that's different. But the relatability is there, and I think it gives more power to music. I say this all the time in this on this channel. Anyways, if you stayed, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.